this revival happen, and he goes where he's wanted. And there was a time, and there is a time where God moved in our nation a lot, but there may be a chance as it gets harder and harder that we might be in a time where it's like we have to be a remnant. But either way, we're ready for the revival. We're ready for the revelation to come through at the end times. We're ready, but there may be a chance that we have to be a remnant people, and that's not far from what God's people have been. If you look at Daniel, he's the minority, but he's faithful in a culture that's different. If you look at Nehemiah, he's faithful in a culture that he's different. He's set apart in a culture. You look at Esther, they're different. I think we put a lot of weight, and it's hard to say this in DC, but I think we put a lot of weight in we need a leader that's going to fix things. But I think we're all at a place now where, I don't know if a leader can fix things. I don't know if a campaign can fix things. I don't know if a book or some new idea or concept, we just need Jesus to come back in some way, in a major way. And even what's unique about the scriptures is that often God doesn't call kings. He calls faithful Christians that are set apart, that aren't in charge, but they influence those who are in charge. Have y'all noticed that? Rarely, even the fact that we ever had a king like David or Saul, that was because the people demanded it, because they wanted to be like the rest of the world. But with the common story, Daniel, Esther, Nehemiah, Joseph, they aren't the most influential person in the world or the most influential person in the nation. They aren't the king, but they are the most influential to the most influential people in the world. And so I think what if we were just really faithful no matter what the circumstances were?